I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join us in a moment of silence as we reflect on those serving in the United States Armed Forces, both past and present, the elected leaders for the state of Pennsylvania, and the elected leaders of our nation. We have much to be thankful for in our community. Please be seated. Executive session announcements. There was an executive session held on Monday, August 11th at 6:30 p.m. in the administration building to discuss personnel matters. There was also an executive session held Monday, August 25th at 6:15 in the high school library to discuss personnel and legal matters. At this time, I'd like to turn the meeting over to Dr. Krishnan.
Thank you, Mr. Priest. Item 4.1, our Student Government Executive Council and President's Report. Zach.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to a great year with you guys. For the high school, including 14 new teachers, is preparing to welcome back students. 9th grade orientation will be on Tuesday, August 26th. Orientation for new students to the school district will be on Wednesday, August 27th. Parking registration will be on August 27th and August 28th. Information is available on the website. Now for the middle school. The middle school welcomed hundreds of families to the middle school visitation days on Monday, August 18th, and August 25th for a self-guided tour and locker decoration as the students get ready to return on September 2nd. For the elementary schools, the elementary principals would like to thank all the students who volunteered their time this summer to assist with teacher demonstration lessons. The children provided administrators with valuable feedback. The elementary schools welcomed many of the soon-to-be kindergartners to the annual Kinder Camp. Children were able to make new friends, get tours of their building, complete crafts, listen to interesting stories, and take a bus ride. They look forward to welcoming these students in September. New students and their families are attending orientations at their elementary buildings to meet the office staff, selected teachers, PTA volunteers, and other new students. The families will also be able to tour the buildings with student volunteers to locate classrooms and see the facilities. The start of school is quickly approaching, and the orientation helps the students and their families to prepare for their transition. That concludes my report, Dr. Christian. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach, and welcome to the board. Item 4.2, the superintendent's report. Earlier this month, in early August, we had 265 of our incoming kindergarten students attend Kinder Camp throughout the district. Our fall sports teams have been practicing now for a few weeks, and the main campus is certainly alive with band and all the sports activities taking place. Our buildings are ready to open. Our staff reports tomorrow. Facilities, maintenance, and technology departments have been working hard all summer, and the buildings are ready to go for the faculty tomorrow. The district's new website has been launched. We still have some construction that's going on with the template and some of the aesthetics associated with it, but all the pertinent information that our parents need is posted presently. We're now using the SchoolWires platform. Prior to the start of classes, we will be posting our annual report to the district website. I encourage the board and our community members to look at it. It's a nice overview of the district. It includes our standardized test scores, budget information, service learning opportunities that are available in the district, academic programs, as well as a nice overview of the points of pride in each of our schools. Our student enrollment as of today, as we saw a few people knocking on the door, is 5,241, which is slightly up from last year at this time. And finally, invitations went out to the board as well as several community members as we are getting ready to install the new scoreboard in the stadium, and we'll be dedicating the field to Hanford on September 19th. So we're looking forward to that. More information will be sent out to the community via Skyward and in the local press. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Christian. This time, public comment, items 5.1. Information, proposals, and statements from individuals or delegations pertaining to items on the agenda. Speakers are to indicate your name, township of residence, and any items on the agenda to which your comments are addressed. Speakers will be limited to not more than 3 minutes. Moving on, board committee reports. As a reminder, there will be the next board committee of the whole will be held on Monday, September 8th at 6 p.m. in the administration room. Item 6.2, buildings and ground committee. Mr. Kleinfelder.
Thank you, Mr. Freeze. The Buildings and Grounds Committee met in executive session with MM Architects on Monday, August 11, 2014, in the boardroom of the Administration Building at 5 p.m. The committee received information on the process that MM will be using, that MM will be using for the review of the East Benson and East Coventry construction projects. The next Buildings and Ground Committee meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, October 8th, 2014 at 7 p.m. in the Administration Boardroom. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Kleinfelder. Moving on to 6.3, Chester County Intermediate Union. Mrs. Vargas.
I have no report at this time since we do not meet as an IU board in August, but I would like to remind the board that we are meeting in September on September 17th, and it is at the Technical College High School Pickering campus at 8 p.m. So I think we all can attend. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mrs. Vargas. Moving on to 6.4, Curriculum and Instruction Committee. Mrs. Vargas.
I have no report at this time, and then we will resume curriculum and instruction issues at our September meeting of the whole.
Thank you, Mrs. Vargas. Moving on to 6.5, Finance Committee. Mr. Stone.
Thank you, Mr. President. There's no report this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Stone. Moving on to 6.6, Legislative and Policy Committee. Mrs. Wolf.
Yes, the Legislative and Policy Committee will meet during the Committee of the Whole meeting on Monday, September 8th. And one of the topics for discussion will be the parents as coaches and advisors policy that we are currently considering. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Wolf. Moving on to item 6.7, Personnel Committee. Mr. Woodall. Thank you, Mr. Woodall. Moving on to item number 7, recommended routine matters. Please note these are consent items, number 7.2 through 7.9. Do I have a motion? Moved by Mr. Kleinfelder. Second by Mr. Woodall. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, approval of routine matters. These two are consent items. Consent items 8.2 through 8.5. Do I have a motion? So moved by Mr. Woodall. Second by Mr. Stone. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9, board communication. Mrs. Carmine, any board communication?
There are no communications, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mrs. Carmine. Item 10, board discussion.
Mr. President, our discussion is a reminder, PSBA has extended the deadline for their survey for feedback from board members across the state as to what they think is strong, unique, and important about Pennsylvania Schools Association. I urge you to please go and take the survey. It doesn't take too long.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. One item I'd like to say, I'd like to wish the graduating class of 2015, that's going to be rolling through a year very soon, and also to welcome the class of 2027. That's now coming into our schools in about a week and a day. So good luck to all the children. Thank
second, first grade. I'll second it. And then, Mr. President, I'd like to separate item 12.11.
So the motion on the floor is,
Need a second, separate.
second to separate.
Second.
Second by Ms. Wolf. Any discussion?
We're going to separate 12.11, which is the individuals for the community swim program. I will need to abstain from that since my daughter is on the agenda for approval.
Well, you could approve it, subject to the understanding that the gentleman could not begin his full service until he has a court appointment. What is the intended timing there? Okay, there's time.
We need to correct that motion?
I think we will.
Is it okay if it reads?
I don't believe we need to separate 12.5.
I'm all right with it as it is. It's just the understanding that there are steps.
12.12 through 12.14. And then we will vote separately on 12.11.
So do we need to do a motion? I move to approve all items except the one that's separate.
12.11.
All on one.
Second. Second.
Moved by Mr. Goff, second by Mrs. Wolf. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. So now we have the motion. Do we have a motion for the consent items 12.2 through 12.10?
I believe we just did that.
Just do it all.
We just need 12.11
Oh,
right now.
Okay, a motion for 12.11.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Goff, second by Mr. Stone. Any discussion?
Yes, I think I'll be abstaining for the vote on this.
Thank you, Mr. Kleinfelder. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Item 12.13, approval of substitute part-time and casual appointments. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Elizabeth,
Second.
second by Mrs. Wolf. Any discussion? 12.13. Please accept my apologies, folks. I do apologize for that error. Sorry about that. Let's move on. Item 13, new business. 13.1, approval of policies for second reading. So moved by Mr. Kleinfelder, second by Mrs. Vargas. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.2, approval of transportation routes for the 2014-15 school year. So moved by Mr. Kleinfelder, second by Mr. Lukoff. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.3, approval of comprehensive plan.
So moved.
Moved by
Mr. McCall.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Vargas. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.4, approval of tuition agreements.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. McCall. Second by Mr. Kleinfelder. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.5, approval of out-of-state overnight student trips.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Stone.
Second.
Second by Mr. Lulu. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.6, approval of homebound instruction. Moved by Mr. Kleinfelder. Second by Mr. Stone. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.7, approvals ratification of conference attendance.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mrs. Marcus, second by Mr. McCall. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.8, approval of independent study course. Moved by Mrs. Marcus. Second by Mr. Stone. Any discussion?
I would just like to thank the teacher involved for taking this on and giving our students an opportunity to explore different courses that may not be offered in school.
Further comment on that, as you brought that up, I had the pleasure of attending the National School Boards Association lecture by a young woman that lectures on educational matters internationally. She's 16 years old. And she made this successful. That we should be able to offer students even where they are, what their needs are. And points well taken.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval 13.9, approval of medical examiner.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. McCall. Second by Mr. Stone. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.10, approval of shelter agreement with the American Red Cross. Moved by Mr. Kleinfelder.
Second.
Second by Mr. McCall. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.11, approval of stipulation agreements for real estate tax appeals.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. McCall. Second by Mr. Kleinfelder. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13.12, approval of professional services and/or maintenance agreements. Moved by Mr. Kleinfelder.
Second.
Second by Mr. McCall. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 14, public comment, information proposals, statements and/or questions from individuals or delegations pertaining to any item. Speakers are to indicate their name and township of residence. Speakers will be limited to not more than 3 minutes. Moving on to item number 15, board request of information.
I'd like to make a request. I want to know the total cost that the district incurs during this week where we're transporting kids within our district to outside schools, private and charter transportation costs for the week that we are not starting before Labor Day.
We can get that for you, Mrs. Martins.
Any board request for information? Item 16, adjournment. Do I have a motion? Moved by Mr. Kleinfelder. Second by Ms. Lacroix. The meeting is now adjourned.